IoT, interaction between human and machine that unlock possibilities. Imagine an agricultural field in which devices evaluating soil moisture and watering accordingly, or irrigation is not done when it is predicted to be raining, and thus saving the water and increasing production capabilities without any human interaction. An animal farm where each animal is monitored individually and has a personalized feeding and medical regime. A refrigerator that informs you if your milk is running low or that knows your diet better than your personal doctor. A wristband communicating with the nearest hospital if your heart rate goes low, and an ambulance taking you to the same in no time, saving your life. A car that identifies and avoids patches in the road. But the ramifications of IoT go much further than this. Interesting, isn't it? The next frontier, the Internet of Things, is set to transform many aspects of our lives. Now, what actually is IoT? The Internet of Things is a network of physical objects, system platforms and applications that contain embedded technology to communicate and share intelligence with each other and with people. As related systems connected with each other, they become an intelligent system of systems. Why we must acknowledge IoT? The Internet of Things industry is primed to shape how we function as a society over the next few years. From wearables to telematics to smart homes, businesses and consumers alike are captivated by the technology's potential. In just 1 year alone, we went from having 5 million IoT devices connected to the Internet to billions. By 2020, there will be 20.4 billion connected devices. Analyst projects that by 2025, data from connected devices will yield insights driving potential economic value of as much as $11 trillion. The IoT market in the Middle East and North Africa is predicted to reach $12.62 billion by 2021, whereas in India it is expected to reach $15 billion by 2020. There are currently only 300,000 developers contributing to the IoT, but 4.5 million will be needed by 2020. Let's go through some of the sectors that are winning with IoT. Home automation and smart devices, manufacturing, energy, transportation, healthcare, retail, finance, communication. In this video, we shall be discussing more about IoT, its career aspects, salary trends, companies hiring, role offered, and IoT training and certification provided by IEEE Etechan. IoT being a relatively new entrant, professionals in the area commanding higher salaries can be attributed to lack of readily available talent. Let's consider 4 major functional areas that mainly consist the IoT industry for a better understanding. Here we'll be comparing salary scales of the US with MENA region and India. US pays an average of $69,315 per annum for application programming, whereas in MENA region it is $58,918. In India, it pays rupees 13 lakhs. Embedded technology pays the highest in the US in this sector with an average of $89,000 per annum. MENA pays $75,650 and in India it is rupees 8.2 lakhs. US pays an average of $79,965 for professionals in engineering design. In MENA region, it is $67,970 and rupees 11.6 lakhs in India. System programming pays professionals in the US with an average of $71,460, whereas it is $60,741 in MENA region and rupees 10 lakhs per annum in India. Salary trends and projection. Being one of the largest IT, IoT and ITES outsourced destination of the world, Indian salary studies provide a solid foundation to understand the state of the IoT job market along with current job roles. According to current surveys, the median salary of IoT professionals in India is 17.48 lakh per annum compared to 1.29 lakh per annum in IT sector, and by 2019, this is projected to go up to around 21.4 lakhs per annum. Comparing IoT industry with other IT sectors, salaries of IoT professionals in India is around 76% higher than that of IT professionals. Interestingly, only 33% of IoT professionals have salaries under 6 lakh rupees per annum as opposed to 58% in the IT sector. Studies also highlights that 16% of IoT professionals in India earn in a salary bracket of 10 to 25 lakhs per annum. This quantity for IT professionals is 17%. Around 5% of IoT professionals fall in high salary bracket of 50 lakhs per annum, where only 2% are able to achieve that figure in other IT sectors. As for the experience level, almost 92% of freshers in the IoT field fall under the rupees 6 lakh per annum salary bracket. Aren't you curious to learn about big names employing IoT professionals? In order for the industry to reach its full potential, it will require highly skilled and technical staff across disciplines. Not only are people needed to create these technologies, but maintaining them will be a critical job as well. This opens up new opportunities for professionals to ensure they have the skills needed to cash in on this boom. Companies like Dell and IBM, whose core products and services are built around delivering IoT, have absolute interest in this sector. IoT, being a new entrant, is still on its changing phase, and most of the companies are preparing for the future. Accenture and Verizon will fall into this category. Key global players are Amazon, Cisco, Google, SAP ERP, Bosch, Qualcomm, STC, Do, Ooredoo, Etisalat, Siemens, Real-Time Innovations, Texas Instruments, Global Foundries, etc. IoT solution involves different layers such as software, hardware layer, and hardware design. Current roles available in this field are countless: network engineer, cloud engineer, data scientist, data visualization expert, a few to name. IoT is built on many of technologies that IT professionals are already familiar with and would find themselves working on IoT projects that are driving industry. Working it, professionals have great opportunities to upgrade to an assuring job profile. Massive investment in IoT will shake up the core skills in high demand at this organization in the years to come. An immense number of new types of jobs are waiting to be filled in areas such as education, energy, financial services, healthcare, mobility, manufacturing, and even in sectors like mining and sports. So, what will be some of the emerging jobs in this field? Full stack developer. Currently, full stack developers understand both the front and back ends of software development, but for IoT, a knowledge of both hardware and software will be needed to ensure devices work to their full potential. In IoT too, there will be a need for fuller stack developers. Robot coordinators. Semi-autonomous, autonomous, and even humanoid robots are entering the shop floors of factories. The role of robot coordinator will be a newly created industrial IoT job with the responsibility to oversee the robots on the shop floor and respond to malfunctions or error signals. The coordinator will carry out both routine and emergency maintenance tasks and involve other experts as needed. IoT Product Manager. IoT product managers are the professionals who keep an eagle eye on the execution part of the project. Their job roles vary from development to marketing to various routes to market. They also collaborate with the development teams to take care of business requirements and implementations. Industrial data scientists. It is no surprise that the Internet of Things produces ton of data every single day, and wherever there is data, there is a need to have analytics on top of it. This is creating a whole new demand for data scientists who have hands-on experience working with sensor data. Data scientists have substantial knowledge of data science and are adept at applying analytics to sensor data and eventually to IoT. Industrial engineer. While the IoT developer takes care of the whole software part of the IoT stack, the role of industrial engineers is to look into the hardware part of IoT. Hardware is the chief component of the IoT stack. The industrial engineer professionals program robots and smart devices. IoT solution architect. The IoT architect is the person whose key role is to convert thoughts into design and design into functional code. An IoT architect might not be the actual front-end developer, but he or she is the one who takes up a requirement and then converts it into a blueprint for a solution. So what they actually do is map business needs to system and technical requirements. This is just a tip of the iceberg. There are many more in the prediction and analytic area. There are many different ways the growing Internet of Things is providing new opportunities for skilled workers to find gainful employment. Skills required. Aligning the skills of current IT professionals with the Internet of Things is becoming a challenge as the IoT evolves with new capabilities and produces changing conditions. A lack of IoT skills and knowledge is a major concern and may be one of the biggest obstacles to adopting and using the IoT effectively. According to industry experts, recruiters are struggling with the supply of skilled workers against the numerous job openings. To fully understand the scope of IoT in breadth and depth, one must have good understanding of hardware, software, networks, analytics, which forms a combination of skill sets. Innovative mindsets, leadership skills, technical expertise, project management excellence, along with academic standards will help you be the best in the field. In other words, you must be at least qualified as a role of IT development. Are you a proficient in coding and fundamental in object designing? Your resume might be looked at, but this doesn't paint the full picture. To stay relevant, you must be able to integrate deep knowledge in embedded technology, concepts of edge computing, and cloud computing. Since the devices are connected to form a system of systems, you must be qualified in networking and communication protocol. It's high time to upgrade to this ever-growing field, which consequently offers great opportunities to boost your career and will drastically change the way we work. Let's take a quick glance at IoT training provided by IEEE Etechan, whose objective is to make you the best in this field. Why IEEE Etechan? Being an active associate of IEEE, the world's largest technical professionals organization, opportunities provided by Etechan is ample and extensive. Our course content, assessment, and certificates are rigidly administered by IEEE and is instructed by the industry experts with extensive experience in their respective domains, using numerous hands-on exercises and case studies. Our training is a blend of theory, practical, real-life demo, and case studies using the most advanced technical kits. Etechan, being a leading IoT consultancy company, is dedicated to mentoring you throughout your career and is committed to nurturing learners to be innovators in any particular segments of IoT and to upskill working employers to be employed in an appropriate IoT-based projects. Become an IEEE Certified IoT Professional, understanding the complete concepts including topics like networking protocol, application layers IoT framework, ecosystem solution, and solution architects. Post-completion of this specialization, you will gain a solid understanding of how to develop and implement your own IoT solutions and applications. The Internet of Things is spawning the next industrial revolution. Are you ready to build your own career?